The physical location of where your bloating is can tell you a lot about the potential root cause of why you're bloated in the first place. When we see bloating above the belly button, this can typically be related to things going on in the stomach. Things like H. pylori infection, ulcers, gastritis. We can often see this as well in situations where you're swallowing too much air, you're eating really large meals, you have the inability to properly break down food, maybe due to low stomach acid. But that is more upper bloat above the belly button. In the case of lower bloating, this is when we oftentimes see an imbalance of bacteria like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, maybe an over or undergrowth of bacteria in the colon, constipation. This can also be related to certain gynecological issues like endometriosis, PCOS, or certain times of your cycle where progesterone and estrogen are changing. Once you've determined the location of your bloating, you can work with your practitioner to determine which tests might be the best place to start. For example, a GI map is a stool test that can look at the lower GI tract. So if we're suspecting that it could be leaky gut or parasites or things like that, a GI map is probably going to be the first place to start. If it's upper GI, we're often going to want to lean more heavily on tests like an endoscopy so that we can do an evaluation test for things like celiac disease, maybe even look at things like small intestinal fungal overgrowth or H. pylori. But this is really valuable information for your practitioner, your doctor to know.